But yeah, listen, you brought up a good topic.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into for our next video.
Does it make sense for people to go 50-50? Couples, guys, I don't know. We're not even.
You do know. Talk to us then. Because I'll be honest, I'm gonna be so honest. It's just not, isn't it? It's something I've never really. I think I've never really thought about it. I've never really thought about it too much. I'll be honest with you. You like these topics though. I don't really care. Because I'm just
Imagine,
yeah.
you should care.
I don't care because I'm just like, I think it's pretty obvious. Like people that don't agree to 50-50, you ask any man, if you're a millionaire, would you still go 50-50 with their wife? They're gonna say no. So I've never cared because I've never intended to be in a position where going 50-50. 50-50, I think for most people, it's a choice step. It's like, oh, we have to because we can't afford. But I've never intended to be in that position. So I've never thought about it. It's just like, because there's no man on earth that would have 100 million in his account and he's thinking, oh, let's go 50-50.
What if his wife has 500 million?
But if he's got 100 million, if he's a man and he's built that 100 million, unless his wife is saying, oh, I want to buy a private island for 250 million, or he can't go 50-50, can he? Do you get me? He can't rise these things if he wants to want a private island for 250 million.
So what's the definition of 50-50 to you?
The definition of 50-50 to me. Well, I don't know anything about it. Do you get me? I don't know about it. It's maybe in the wild. Oh yeah.
What some people would say is you split it down the middle and one person pays rent, one person pays bills or further or bills like kitchen, sorry, like water bill, electricity, gas, whatever it is. Another person pays for groceries, support you. So do you think that couples should do this?
No.
Oh, why?
Why do you like this topic? No, honestly, why do you like it so much? Tell me, why do you like it?
I think, I don't know, I just find it, no, I don't really care about, I mean, I do care about it because I'm forced
Did you get warranted before?
going 50-50.
I wouldn't expect you to be thinking Nigeria.
Yes and no.
And do.
I mean, no, I mean, I've never split in the middle. I can't remember. I've never had like a bad experience with like men. I haven't had that many men. But
It doesn't really say men.
yes, that sounds like
You're just saying like you haven't had that experience.
as experience with men because
A bad experience with that, yeah.
you still let me say men.
Yeah, can't.
But with men's,
No, I'm calm with it. I'm just saying like even you said, but you said it said mid. It just sounds like something.
oh, like two people, three max. Like I'm talking about even dates. Like they gone on more than 3 dates. See, three people.
Yeah.
So, like that's it. That so in terms of that, have I experienced it? I'm not sure. I can't remember.
So when you're talking about 50-50, so why is it so much the factors on dates? When we're talking about 50-50, why?
Okay, do you know what? Do you know what? I'm looking back.
No, I'm saying just even generally as well.
No, I'm not though because you asked me like, how have you experienced that?
Yeah.
And in the past, that's what I can relate it to. But I was never living with that. I'm not living with you, so. But we can talk more about the marriage side. You're moving into that territory.
Okay.
But back then,
Yeah.
that was what was talking about. So I remember in uni, it was like, I don't remember to be honest. I don't know. But I don't remember having any bad experiences. But what I'd always say is, I don't know. I'd always tell you, I'm gonna date someone that's gonna be rich.
Yeah.
I wouldn't date someone I was immature. I was just like, yeah, the person has to have money. They have to understand that's good mindset. They have to be, because the person I was with before, he didn't like how I was investing. He found it annoying that I'd always talk about investments. So then I can't lie respectfully, I can't be with you. Like, no shade to the person, like, whatever, but I said I could not be with someone like that. I think 50-50 is actually...
So are you an old digger? Are you a gold digger?
I don't want to old girl today. I'm joking.
I'm not going to, because I can't lie, that's a good question. Because someone might be actually listening to this and go,
What we did, but
no, because someone might be listening to this. No, someone might be listening and go, okay, so you're telling about your old guy. You're saying he was this, that. Now you found fake, he was this, that. So what, you only went through money?
maybe I did. I'm joking. No, because I think it
What's your focus?
like eating some money. No, I know you.
I know, but I'm saying, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that?
They're thinking I'm a gold digger.
Or just like the full, people probably think I'm a, yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Well, yeah.
obviously I wasn't that.
Because the way you've described it, you literally said, okay, this guy didn't like you investing. Now you want to go for someone who's got a, and I would say, okay, not just gold digger, but let's say even mindset digger. What, all of us, why do you want to,
Such thing as a mindset.
okay, I'm just saying, why do you want to ride with the person? Why do you want to ride with your,
Because, okay, so that's
why are you switching up? Are you going to switch up on fake when you find somebody else who's a better mindset? And
okay. It links back to what I was saying, right? The 50-50 is a mindset. It's not necessarily.
okay,
So back then,
got you.
I've always been ambitious.
Elaborate on that 50-50 is a mindset.
I will definitely use. I want to like build up to it.
Mhm.
If that's okay. Yeah. So I've always been ambitious. And like somewhat hardworking. Well, hardworking in what I want to do. So growing up, I knew that I wanted to go to a top uni, even though it didn't happen. Because things
In the end.
in the end, I did my masters. But I always wanted to go top uni. That's because that was what was ingrained in me. Go to top uni, good education. You know, what my parents said to me, which is fair. That's their view. So I always had that thought. Yeah, the person I'm with has to have a level of ambition as well. They have to be a high achiever. They have to be one that always strives to be the best. All throughout my primary, secondary school, I was always head girl, house captain. In all the sports teams, I was captain. I was doing everything. So I expected the man that I was with, that I'd be with, to also be someone that is not just matching, but even ahead. So I can look up to them. So he can lead me. I've always had that mindset. Purely because my dad is also one that's he's a leader. And he's a man of few words. His actions do a lot more talking. And I can tell his mindset is very far. And my mom sees that. And it pushes my mom as well. So I've always been that type of person. But then when I got to university and I was like talking to like here and there, whatever I was talking. And then like I couldn't be with someone if they just didn't get that. If they just didn't get me when it comes to ambition, like if you're okay with being average, that's not for like respectfully, that's not who I want to be with, and I can't be around you. And like I've just even looked at my friends. Look, my friends are ones that are high achievers, ambitious. We're all striving to be better girls every single day.
Yeah.
So even more so, the person that I'm with, you should be on that same path as well.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the 50-50 thing, even when I was growing up, I said, you know what, like, I never really thought about it when I was younger.
Yeah.
It was only until university when people start talking about 50-50. I said, hey, what's 50-50? I didn't even know what that is. But then I guess, like, it was less about, even when I was in uni, like, I'd always say this to the people I was around at the time. It's not necessarily about the person having money now. So even when I was at uni, I was like, the person I with doesn't have to have money now. As long as I can see they are building and they know where they want to go, they have a clear vision of where they want to go, fine. I'm willing to work through you. We're all still young. And then I always said that, look, the person I'm marrying is one that will be that person, and they're walking your purpose. And when you're walking your purpose, God is going to grant you the resources in order for you to fulfill it.
Absolutely. We actually talked about that in the car,
Yeah.
which I think was so key. Can I just drop that? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to forget what I want to say.
Okay, don't forget. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember to talk about mindset.
Yeah. So like I knew, look, this is what I want. This is the person I'm going to be with. So if you don't align with that person that I have in my head, that what God has shown me, respectfully forget you.
Yeah.
And then the guys at the time, I'd always say, look, I know I'm going to marry someone that's doing well, that has money and all these things. And they would be like, oh, bless you, you're like, they are bougie, gold digger. I just didn't care because I knew where I was headed personally.
Yeah.
And I knew the man that God was going to bring to me.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was going to happen.
Yes.
So I said, I didn't care. They would always look at me weirdly and be like, oh, you're doing too much. That's them, innit? Yeah. That's them. And the reason why I said 50-50 is a mindset is because it's not necessarily down, as I mentioned, it's not down to your resources. It's down to how you look at life.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person, like, I love what you said that, listen, I didn't even think about that because, and that was not that's not going to be my realm of reality.
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to be at a place where I'm going to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And 50-50 gives me the mindset of, we're both given half. I don't know, it doesn't give me so much. It doesn't give me like, you're fully committed.
Yeah.
it gives me that you're committed. Do you know what it gives me? 50-50 mindset gives me that you are partially committed, but you're not fully committed, or you're not willing to sacrifice. When you're given 100%, it's a lot. I look at it as it's 100-100.
Yeah.
We are both given 100%
Yeah.
in both our arenas. And when we come together, when we cleave together, it becomes one. It still stays 100%.
That means so yeah, it just makes me think that to add clarity, actually, the 50-50 that everyone talks about in like the world is more on the financial thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more, which I think that's bad.
That's the problem.
That's the problem, because do you remember that Miles Monroe book that we read about marriage? And you see, one of women's main needs is financial provision. There's something about you which you learn about women is it's definitely, if you think that women are like quote unquote gold diggers, it means if I heard someone say, "Oh, women are gold diggers," you don't have any.
Some women are, but not all.
But okay, but I'm trying to explain what it comes from. I'm trying to explain where it comes from, because you see, like I was saying to my friend, like my friend, Willie, I can even say me. He was like, Willie was like, he could offer his mom to retire his mom, give her millions and millions, and she'll say, "Great, thank you, Willie, thank you very much." He could do that to his dad, and he will refuse. The point I'm trying to make is that for men, we're not hardwired to want that finance. We don't want to be provided for. We would rather do the providing. It's hardwired in our nature. But a woman, it's like you're hardwiring your nature to receive.
Yeah.
You want to receive the provision. So I'm saying that it's immature as a guy if you think, like, it's immature for you as a guy. If I hear someone say, "Oh, 50-50, I'd rather split," it's like, unless they say like, "Oh, right now I need to do 50-50, but long-term wise, yeah." But it's like, that's just kind of how you guys are hardwired. It's not your fault. I think it's just
Holy Spirit reminded me, we said so young, because Holy Spirit reminded me of Eve. Eve was the one that wanted to receive. She went to get that fruit as a tree. Adam didn't care. As he heard what was going on. That's
really good.
he heard the snake or the sire says, "Oh, Eve, come on, go for the fruit. Like, you're good. Like, you think from the knowledge of the tree of good. Is it the knowledge of the tree of good and evil? Is that?"
Can you say it from the start? I will tell you this. This is one on Instagram.
Yeah.
Can say it from the start.
Yeah.
So, what do we say? We'll say this from the start. That was sick.
Yeah. That is
So,
true. So Holy Spirit literally, right?
So, no. What did I say? Yes.
Said women.
Okay. So, what I've learned is that women are hardwired to receive, especially financially. Men are not hardwired. Men are hardwired to provide, to give, but women are hardwired to receive. That's where this whole notion of women saying that, people saying that women are gold diggers, we saw they're hardwired to receive, but they're more hardwired to provide.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, and the Holy Spirit reminded me of when you were saying that, the Holy Spirit was just reminding me of the story of Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Because when Eve was in the garden, she was the one that went to the tree and got the fruit. So she was the one that wanted to receive. As a woman, it's easy for us to receive, even though she knew God told her, don't take from that tree. But she still went ahead and took from the tree. And Adam heard. It wasn't like Adam wasn't in the garden. Adam was in the garden, but Adam didn't care to receive. He was like, if you want to go, do it. Like, he didn't say anything, but that was saying a lot. He just let her do it. So he's just letting her receive, but he didn't feel the urge to go
And that's good.
go to the tree, get the fruit.
That's good.
So it's just signifying what you said. As women like to receive, we like stability, we like to be provided for.
Yeah.
We like to be looked after.
Yeah.
Like, she felt like the serpent was looking up.
That's good.
That's how she went to get it.
That's good.
So it's not that when it comes to the notion of 50-50, it's not that women are gold diggers, because some men would say that, oh, women just like money too much. I don't think that is the problem. I think it's just of women just like to provide.
At all. And you what I've learned is like, and I think where a lot of men miss out is this. I think the point I'm trying to make is this: like, women want to be provided for, and they don't mind being provided for at whatever level the man is on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because
she truly loves you.
Of course, yeah. I think that would be the true definition of gold digger. A true definition of a gold digger is a woman who's not willing to, a true definition of gold digger is a woman who is not willing or complaining about the provision that she's receiving from her man at his level. If her man is earning 50K, can do one holiday a year, but she's saying, I want 4, I want 5, you're a gold digger. Especially when you know your man, he's made it clear, he's consistent. He says, I can do 1. He hasn't said 0. I can do 100 a year. This is my level. I can do Pizza Express and Better Italia but I'm not doing we're not going Hakkasan, but I could do Better Italia. I could do even I can do Nando's. I could do Nando's. Yeah, my level is Nando's. He's made that clear. If a woman is not saying, nah, I want Hakkasan, that's a botica. Especially if he said, I'm painfully.
That's not like
Italia.
that's not showing love at all.
No.
Like that's not an act of love. Because love is sacrifice at the end of the day. Like for the woman, maybe she has dreams of Hakkasan, but it's sacrificial knowing that, you know what, this is what my man can do right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to respect and honor him. And men like respects, let's be real. Men respect your husbands. Well, listen, men respect your husbands. Woman, wives respect your husbands. Respect isn't easy.
Yeah.
But it's one that must be given because in that respect, a man feels loved. And when a man feels loved, they're going to work even harder. Okay, you want Hakkasan? Okay, cool. We'll make work. Next year, we'll be in a position where I can take you to Hakkasan for your birthday.
But I just really want to hold on that point. I say, yeah, he will do that. But I think something I think men need to realize is like, yo, it's something that men can like kind of be, if you know what your level is, you have to stick to that.
Yeah.
Don't get too gas. Because when I think that man them they'll kind of mess up is they're like, oh, with their mouth is saying I can do Hakkasan. With their mouth is saying that it's saying, yeah, let's go do something nice. But then in real life they're not really pushing it. That's where the frustration is. Like if I'm gonna like talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Like if I'm not gonna sit here. Like you're not gonna hear me sit here talk about Birkin bags and things like, bro. I'm not like right now. I'm not sitting here talking about that. I'm not gonna sit here talking about that or things like that. But if we're going into Zara or something like that, and you're saying, oh, that bag's nice, cool. Sometimes I'm like, you know, you be never man. Do you know what? Cool, take it. You know, we'll be in the shop. I'm like, all right, you can have that, but we're not gonna. I'm not. If you say, oh, pay, there's Chanel store, we're not going in.
Yeah.
I'm not crediting. I'm not going into the Chanel store, but I don't mind going into Primark. So all right. Yo, don't diss Primark, bro. Where did you get this from?
This.
Yeah, it's she. Not this she. He says, yeah, there you go, there, bro. You know which Primark? What did I get from Primark here?
Man, what's this from?
This is from the. Where did I get it from again?
Zara? Yeah, Zara.
This is from Zara.
Anyway, Zara. I mean, you don't even wear Primark. You wear Zara.
You know, I stopped it. But okay, we used to go for it. That we kind of
Yeah, I felt like we used to. Primark was last.
Yeah, it was the last city. We used to do the best though. We used to do it. Cool. Okay, Zara. Like no, but because it's so called not like yeah, for in Zara, you say, you know what? Yeah, you know me. If I like something, yeah, well, what's that? Would I get that nice? Not, yeah. Anyway, I always get you better stuff. You would know that. But yeah, I like it. But I'm not gonna go Chanel store and be like, oh, let's have a look. No, do you get me? And I think what the guys do is like, these are the kind of guys that, oh, let's go Chanel store. Oh, I'm gonna envision with you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Bears.
Being transparency as a man is so important.
So important. That's pride that ego that holds you down. Yeah.
As men feel like, oh, she doesn't need to know. I know. Let's talk about it. Do you think women should know about the man's finances?
A woman should know about the man's finances. I mean, if it applies to the situation, I think if it applies, yeah, if it applies like for instance, like yes, basically, yeah, like woman or wife. What you mean? Should a wife know about husband's finances?
I know your wife, yeah. I know about your wife.
Yeah, but you're going to be. That was the goal, the aim. Okay, I'm not talking a worldly set. Someone who just wants to be girlfriend, boyfriend, forever. I'm talking about someone who wants to be a wife. But yeah, short answer is,
I think, yeah.
Short answer is, yeah, 100%.
Because it gives us more clarity.
100%.
Like, if I know, Paul, this is where you're at in terms of your financial, you don't have to tell me, even though I know how much you earn.
Yeah.
But that's just our nature. That's just because that's just us. You don't have to, like, men don't have to share that. What they should share is where they're at. Okay, you know, this month we have to maybe, instead of going to, I don't know, what's in this? Like, instead of going to TGI Fridays this month, might have to settle for like a mini pizza, like a date, at Domino's. I don't know. It's just because, you know, finances aren't that there. You just let them know. Communication, it goes back to communication, is so important. So I think as long as you're giving 100% in what you can do, that's good. And 100% is not easy. 100% is sacrificial, but that's love. Love is a sacrifice. Yeah. But God so loved the world, right? They gave us really fun. You think that's easy? That's love. That's gifts. Literally,
the true definition of love is to give.
That's it.
So how would you now say, how do women give? What are the things that? Because I think that's something that's
yeah. What do you bring to the table?
And I can you wanna you
How do I get?
I could therefore talk about
I guess I think for me it's just making sure you're just well supported.
in what sense? This is very vague.
I think
They like go, oh, shy, struggle.
wait, no. Like, okay, you know what? Like, how I support you.
Why me? What does women in general? How a woman?
How can a woman
Oh,
support?
yeah, talk about you. Talk about you. Talk about you first. Let's talk about.
Praying for the man, making sure.
No, we'll talk about you first. Talk about you first.
Okay, how can I do it?
What do you do? What do you do?
Pray for you, praying for you. I think not annoying you sometimes.
Or like, I don't even like the way you say that because like you're saying not annoying me. Like you shouldn't be annoying me in the first place.
What I mean by that is
Added peace into my life.
yeah,
But there's already stress in my life. You should,
like when you come to me, wish I'm a good conversation.
yeah. No, or when you see me stressed out, that's something you do good.
Yeah.
Is that when I'm stressed out, you always tell me to smile.
Yeah.
Tell me to smile.
Yeah.
Tell me to,
Like let's say Dave is like really like I don't know, stressed out, and I'll say to him, smile. Like, can you just smile for me, please? So, like, just smile.
Yeah.
Like, smile.
even though I don't like it.
I'll be like, sign your teeth, like, and actually that just makes them. Even though you're upset, I think it's scientifically proven. If you smile,
Sorry, scientist. Sorry, biomedical scientist.
if you smile, my drip is not going to waste. If you smile, you actually become a bit more happier.
Yeah.
So I always get him to do that. So it's little things like that. But I think as a wife, it's also supporting. I'm a helpmate. How can I help you? So assess where your man needs help. Is it
So how do you help me?
okay? So how do
Brush the teeth. Hot seat.
Huh?
Hot seat.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know, like when it comes to even outfit planning, like I'll be like, no, you not wear that today. As we wear this, it's good. And you'll show me, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, this is fine. This isn't so good. And I'll ask you, have you brushed your hair? Because certain things like
Reminder. That's how you help me.
even meetings,
You see a lot of remind.
meetings. Let's say figures meet. I'll be like, oh, so you have a meeting. Can tell me this. Are you aware?
That's good. You have how mine is how I look.
Yeah, you hear it. Because Faith never really cared right down my points. Now he's trying.
People now they look at me, they're like, oh, if you always get your hair cut, you always look nice.
Listen, they know.
Now
Hard work and dedication.
cat's out the bag now.
Hard work.
Right away, you gave your 100%.
Yeah.
Because I really can't. Because if you didn't do anything, I really can't.
Jesus, even this guy's Faith's skin used to be so bad. So true. But now, thank God for improvement. He eats better. Faith eats better. So
Way better.
So and that's even increased your productivity.
It has.
Health is better. You feel better. You have more energy. You look better on camera.
Yeah.
So that's my value.
Yeah.
And that helps you with your
That's how you give. Like, what I want to know is like, how do you give your, in the same way like a guy knows monetarily, like, yo, can we, like, I really want to just having a combo. Like, I was trying to see, like, how the same way we were like, all right, be transparent as a guy. This is his 100%. This is his 100%. This is his level. What are things where it's like, first of all, two things. Like, first of all, as a guy, I know if I'm going to a date, I pay for everything. Where the things where it's like, that's not me. Where the things like you like that, like that's my you can say the past examples, yeah, but like where you're like, this is actually my responsibility.
I think what I just said, like I have to always make sure you're on point.
Okay.
I think because of the nature of what you do as well, you're always online. So now, like, if you look at Faith's content, I think you've ruined it. But if you look at how you were before and how you are now, there's a clear difference. You can tell there's a lovely woman in your life. Before you just showed up how you want, like you just didn't really care. Yeah. Now you see, you know what, this girl that people don't know him. There's a woman. I don't care for them to know. But
yes, I know you're trying to say.
So this,
I know you're trying to say, yeah, someone. We can see a man. You just made me think like we can see a man, and it's kind of like we know he has a wife.
Yeah.
Just by seeing him.
Yeah.
He's a well taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Women are the ones who can't like
that. And I know that me doing this is helping you in your purpose and helping you so that you can walk fully in what God's called you to walk it. Because appearance matters. How you present yourself matters. People who listen to you will based on how you, let's be real, we all have prejudgment of you, of me, of everyone. So how you look draws people in. Like we even saw yesterday, there's this girl on TikTok. She has a certain aesthetic. She looks really good. She has her hair done well.
Yeah.
Outfit nice. She'll attract a certain type of people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's primarily. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I think that's it. So 50-50 is, I think it's kind of like a worldly faith. I don't think it's kingdom. I don't think that's what God describes as love.
Mm.
Don't think that's sacrifice. Yeah, I think it's just what the world likes to say. But as a believer, as one that is after the Lord's my Father's heart, it is about pleasing Him
Mhm.
and making sure that I'm serving my husband the best way that he's serving me.
Yep.
We're both serving each other, so it's not I'm doing this part, a small part, you're doing this part. No, we'll both do what we need to do in our different departments. When we come together, it works well.
Do you know what? I just, could you have a bit of time? I just think that's not too long. I just think that I think some, like, you know, when they say, oh, what does a woman bring to the table? It's like sometimes like women can't say anything. I feel like the value that women brings kind of goes unnoticed. Two things. Number one, I think it goes unnoticed, and number two, I think you only really see the value till they become your wife. I think that's when you see a more bigger value. So first of all, going on to about unnoticed. The reason why I say unnoticed is because, okay, women are nurturers, men are the
Providers.
generate the providers. So it's like not providing, yeah, procreate. So if I give you something, like if I give you, as I said, if I give you ingredients, I'm the one, I had to buy the ingredient. Like it looks like it's a bigger thing because I had to buy the, like, forget buying the ingredient. Let's say I was a farmer. I had to farm. I had to grow that carrot. I had to get that milk. I had to do all these things. And then I bring it to you. It's like, it looks big and grand. And then you go and cook and spend 2 hours. And it might not look like, and it's like, I don't even see you cook. Like, I might sleep, wake up, oh, food's on my plate. Like, and I can easily not say thank you.
Yeah.
I can easily not say thank you. Easy not to thank you. And I kind of just look and go, cool. And let me just give something practical like with us. Where like you really helped me a lot, and it really can go on this. I have to really check myself a lot. I have to make sure I proactively. That's what it literally says. The Bible says, "Men, love your wives," and it's not easy for me as a man to love. It's not going to come naturally to me. I have to think about these things. You know, it's very easy for you to say, "Oh, Faith, you didn't do a good job with this. You didn't do a good job with it." But I have to really think about it. So like with you, like if I'm like second guessing myself, just something as small as like it's so big that even yesterday you sent me a text and you were like, "Oh, Faith, I really see your value. I really see your value in this thing." You were like, "Oh, well done for connecting it." Just a small sentence might not be that deep for you because it's easy for you, and it's like those sort of things that can realign me. Sometimes when I might be second guessing myself, and you just be like, "No, you're right, Faith. Do that thing," and because like it's like I'm not really looking at you. It's like I'm here. You just say something to me. I carry on. I can easily not. And there's even been times where we'll argue, where I'll be like, "Oh, that was me," but you're like, "No, I helped you with that thing." You know, you'll be like,
Yeah.
you want to say, like, "Oh," and I forget easily. And yeah. And I think that's kind of where like guys kind of already like,
Even like when you decide whether to get that business mentor or not.
yeah, massive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I decided to get that business mentor that cost to sort of take care of months, dollars, and things like that. And before that, and he changed my life completely.
Yeah.
And I could
You didn't decide
until yeah, you're the one who pushed it. I didn't want to do it. You were like, "Yo, dude." And okay, 30-second conversation. But then now someone else will look at the 3 months that happened over there. Oh, it's 100K months and Faith, you did it. It looks like that, but really and truly, it all happens at 30-second. And that's where you can go, I see why the Bible says that you have to love your woman. I see now why it says you have to love your woman. I see now why. I see why I have to really be like, you know what? Thank you for that follow. No, generally, thank you for telling me that. It was a small thing, but thank you for telling me that. Because I know I wouldn't have been here. Yeah. I wouldn't have been here. But yeah.
You're welcome.
Honestly, thank you for that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Always here for you. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll just leave it off from that. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video. I will say 50-50. A 50-50, like.
Put it on that for work. I would be 50, 50. Should we have like both our phones out and then I would try the Apple Pay?
Yeah, good.
We'd even hold it up like this. What?
It's unlisted. I don't understand.
Why are you being like, you were worrying me? Oh, no, he put them as unlisted because we couldn't see them before, remember? Now we'll be able to see them. He said that you can do the thumbnails for us as well, you know? The harder guys, we'll get him to do the thumbnails for us.
Wow.
Extra expense in it.
Yeah.
Can't lie, just babe, now the thumbnail, he just picks her. Oh, you want to do the thumbnail? Because you're just bare video in now.
Fun.